Hi everybody. Today we will discuss about how to we split the data. I mean, how to we split this code into the two parts. I mean, how we have to write this code into the by using the services. So services, we know right already. Service is nothing but a kind of a TypeScript class where we have to write the common, or you can say that centralized logic for the entire application. Okay, right now I wanted to use this this code into the I wanted to move this code into the service because of right now I am using this API into the customers component. So tomorrow if I'm going to create the one more component like XYZ, I wanted this API. So what I have to do that again, I have to recreate in this this code into the that XYZ component. So instead of to write this code, so if I move this code into the service, so by using the service instance I can directly take the this code. I can directly take this code. Okay. Okay, how I have to move this code into the service. Okay, so before that let me create one service for this enter the component, the customers component, that is customer service. Okay. So here S indicates the S service. Okay, I am creating the service. Now service has created. You can see here customer service, right? This service I have created just now. So in this service I wanted to move this logic. So if I move this logic into this service, so by using the service I can take this code entirely into my application. Okay, so I am copy this one, and let me create one method in this service, that is get customers. And this get customers I need to write this code. Okay, now I need to add a HTTP client for this HTTP service because of I am fetching the API right through HTTP. So but I don't have any reference of that, so let me add on this, and let me add in the constructor also reference of the HTTP client. This is completed. Now after that I need to give this method to the customers component. Okay, so if you are new at services, please watch my previous video. I clearly explain about how to you have to use the services into the components. Okay, now I need to, for first step is I need to take the reference of that customer service. Customer service I have taken from the customer service. This customer service is nothing but a class. This I am taking this class from the customer.service.ts file. So next step is I need to provide this, right? So instead of providers, already if you notice here, right, so already I have provided this service into the root level section. So I need to give providers section to here. Okay. Next step is I need to call that method, right? So this method is going to give the this API. So it should be written, right? So I need to return this API, right? So now if I return, I can call. If I return this API, so I can subscribe this API into the ng on initialization. Okay, this dot customer service dot get customers. That's it. So this line of code is giving to me this API. Okay, which is nothing but API in the sense that HTTP get request. So HTTP get request, we know that is a observable. So the return type is the observable. So based on this observable, I can subscribe. That's it. So just here I did that. Just I have moved the HTTP request into the service. Why? Because the customer service is nothing but a TypeScript class which provides the centralized logic to the entire my application. Okay, that is the reason I moved to HTTP get request into the customer service. Now this step is completed. One more thing is let me add this. We know this is the observable, right? Let me create the one observable, and I wanted to assign this HTTP get request to the that observable. Okay, let me create one observable. Let me say that custom observable. Now observable is not part of the Angular. I should be imported this observable from the RxJS. Okay, make sure that observable O is caps. Okay, and I wanted to attach this customer observable to the now this custom observable. Now I am returning the this custom observable. Okay, now when I return this custom observable, I can subscribe, right? I am subscribing this one, and let me, this is the subscribe, right? So I am doing the subscribe, means the return type is subscription. So if you see here, na, subscription. So I wanted to attach this one. I wanted to assign this subscribe into the subscription. So for that, I am taking the one local variable here, subscription. So subscription should be downloaded from the RxJS. So subscription is not part of the Angular. So that's why I am taking the subscription from the RxJS. So RxJS is the not part of the Angular. This is a third party plugin. Why I am taking the subscription in the sense I just wanted to unsubscribe whenever this component is leaving and whenever I am loading to the new template. So for that time I need to unsubscribe this one. So I don't want to use this subscribe. So for that reason I'm taking the subscription here. Okay. So where I have to unsubscribe, I usually we have to do unsubscribe under the on desktop method of the page lifecycle book. Okay. So on desktop is the one of the page lifecycle book. In this on desktop you have to unsubscribe of this customer service. Okay. The return type of subscribe method will be the subscription. So for that reason only I am taking a subscription. Okay, now whenever I am leaving this component, just wanted to unsubscribe of this customer service, which is giving to the get customers observables. Okay, now now whenever I am leaving the this component, I can call the unsubscribe, right? Okay, now this is completed. The next is let me see the output. Okay, save all and let me execute that. Now you can see the output. Okay, let me refresh again. See, you are having the same output, right? Now here if you observe in the ng on initialization, I'm having the only one method, that is a get customers method. But right now I wanted to implement the put request and post request and delete operations in the same component. But if you see my component, it's having the entire the table structure. So here I just wanted to create the one a new component. I wanted to uh, I wanted to configure this table into the new component. Okay, so how I have to do that? Because of why I am doing that, I wanted to implement the four operations for the only four operations in the customer component. So if I do the four operations into the customer component, into the customer component at HTML, my code will be increased. So I will get confused. So for instead of that, just I'm splitting that each and every operation into the one new component, like a fetch component will like for updating I'm going to take the one new component, and delete operation I'm going to take the one more new component, like that. Okay, so for that I am taking the one new component. I will move I will merge that component with this structure. Okay, so let me stop this uh, server by pressing Ctrl C, and let me clear that a new component is I am giving the PGG, I am giving the name is get customers. Okay. Mm. So get customers, I have given the component name is get customers. So I will move this entire table structure into the new component. Okay, let copy control by pressing Ctrl X, and I'm moving to the new component. Okay, and even TS file also. So I don't want to initialize these local variables into the customers component. I just wanted to initialize this all the variables into the get customers, and I will take the reference get customers into the customers component of the. Okay, let me copy entirely from here to here and paste into the get customers, and also let me copy these plugins. Okay, that's it. And after that, let me comment this one. Right now, what is happening? My customers component, it's look like empty component. Okay, see customers component, I don't have any code. Okay, I don't have any code right now in the customers component, and even in the customers component.html also I don't have any code. So just to take the reference, this get customer reference, okay, into the customers component.html. That's it. That's it. Okay, let me save and execute. What I'm doing in the sense, whatever I'm having the code into the customers component, just I move that code into the my new component, that is the get customers new component. After that, what I'm doing, I'm giving the get customers component reference into the customer component.html. That's it. And if you see the output and I refresh again, so I don't have any error, right? And if you watch this table into the element section, see here app get customers here is child component of the app customers, because of I have given the app get customers in under the app customers. Okay, so customers component.html, if you see here now, it's having the code, right? So now that my get customers is completed, now the next time next video I will come up with how to we create the new customer, okay, by using the new template. Like this is the new template, right? I mean the get customers is the new template, right? The same way I wanted to create the new customer by using the new template. For creating that new template, I'm going to use the model pop-up. So how I have to create the model pop-up, and how to I utilize that model pop-up as a component. So all these things I will cover into the next video. Please watch that. Thank you so much.